once again for staying in touch. Today's topic affects everyone. It affects people from different races and all walks of life. I'd like you to pay rapt attention so that you take something beneficial home. The title of today's message is Choose a Delayed Gratification over Instant Gratification. Someone would ask, what is a delayed gratification and an instant gratification? When I talk of an instant gratification, it is the satisfaction or the pleasures we gain in a short period of time, or the successes we get in a short period of time. Let me give you examples of instant gratification. You know that most of us become happy when people like our pictures on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms. That is an instant gratification because a time will come when people will no longer like that picture. So at that moment, you become happy. Another example of an instant gratification is the pleasures we have with our friends. The time we waste at places to enjoy ourselves. At that moment, you become happy and enjoy yourself. But as time goes on, you think of the benefit you gain from wasting your time at that venue you went. Let's look back to a delayed gratification. When we talk of a delayed gratification, it is about disciplining yourself. It is about persevering. It is about being able to overcome the challenges of life so that you will get a better future tomorrow. So you don't care whether you would waste time in order to get something good tomorrow. That is a delayed gratification. So there are people who don't care whether the investment they are making will take a number of years. And there are others too, they just want to reap their benefits the moment they sow their seed. That is instant gratification. Let me give you this quote by Warren Buffett, one of the famous investors. He said, and I quote, "You cannot have a baby next month by impregnating 9 women today." What this means is that you might think that, oh, you want to get something instantly. You want to enjoy life. Yes, you will get it. But in the long run, you wouldn't get what you wish to achieve. So following 9 women today, though you have impregnated all of them, but it will take 9 solid months, not tomorrow, for a baby to come out of it. You see, many of us do not want to wait for the best time. We all want to be satisfied today. But life was not created in such a way. Life is in stages. Life is in phases. That is why we ought to develop patience. Because if we had patience, people will not fall into marriages which was not meant to be. If we had patience, people will not indulge in violence just to get monies that people have suffered to acquire. If we had patience, people will not sit behind their computers and defraud people. No. So we ought to discipline ourselves. Whilst people are in school, studying, whilst people are acquiring skills for a better tomorrow, some people are wasting their time for the pleasures of today. Do you think that you would be able to reach the person's level tomorrow? No. Today you might be above the person, but tomorrow the person will be above you. Let me give this scenario. If you build a house without a solid or strong foundation, and you move into the house instantly because you want people to know that yes, you have also built a house, and the house collapses, who loses at the end? You do. But if someone is able to lay a solid foundation for a building, the person will be able to maintain the building for a longer period of time. So sustainability is very crucial in the life of every man. Whatever you do, think of its sustainability. Create things that will help you tomorrow. You see, people go on retirement. They work for many years. They work tirelessly. But because they did not use their monies for the right thing, they come back and their life becomes devastated. So do you want to end up like such people? I don't think so. So you have to sit back. You have to analyze yourself well. Because if there's delay in life and it's for the betterment, why shouldn't we wait patiently for it? The youngsters of today do not want to serve. Everyone wants to become a master of his or her own. That is why we are not able to get certain skills. That is why we do not grow. For you to grow into the maturity stage, you need to be trained by someone. Because no one is a repository of knowledge. You have to tap knowledge from different sources. How can you do this? By serving people, by learning, by staying humble, so that people will come out and train you to become a better version of who you want to become tomorrow. Whilst people are enjoying, discipline yourself, because discipline has a lot to carry. Discipline will send you to places. Discipline will make things better for you. But if you rely on today's satisfaction, you will have it. What of tomorrow? Many of us think that, oh, tomorrow might not come to meet us. We might die, so let us enjoy today. No, if you have this mentality, that is when God tends to keep you alive for a longer period of time. We should renew our minds and think of the better things. To conclude my message, I'd like to give you this short message. In the year 1960 and 1970, a research was conducted by Walker Michel in the Stanford University community. A few children were selected, and the selection was that she wanted to test their level of delayed gratification and the importance it had in their lives. So, the children were put inside a room and given some instructions to follow. A lot of candies were placed in front of them. So she gave them two choices. She told them that they have two choices. She will leave the room. The first choice is that they can choose to wait for her till she comes and receive more of the candies. They also have the freedom or the chance to move away if they want to go instantly. Some of the children waited and they had a lot of candies. The lesson here is that those who were patient enough to wait were able to get a lot of candies in addition to the one they had. So, in the conclusion of the research conducted by Walker Michel, she found out that children who are able to delay gratification are able to excel highly in academics. They also have a higher chance of being successful men and women in the future. The same thing applies to adults. So, I always have a quote that I say, that's do not blame a delayed gratification. A delayed gratification is a blessing in disguise. Colonel Sanders should inspire you. He was rejected countlessly. At age 65, that was when people approved him. And he established Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, which is all around the world today. He had built a long-term legacy that will live forever, that has benefited people in the society. So, build a long-term achievement that people will come to also benefit from, not today, because you will certainly live and go. What about those who are coming? Will they remember you for being a good person? Or they will remember you are just coming to enjoy? Success is not measured by the wealth you have acquired for yourself, but how you have touched the lives of people. That is what I term, or who I term, to be successful. So think through these things, and I know that at the end of the day, you will benefit from it. I have also learned my lessons. I hope you have learned yours. Please, I cannot do this alone. Subscribe to this channel. Share for people to also get these messages so that we will help each other and improve upon our lives. Thank you once again, and may God bless you. Thank you.